Welcome back. Today we are working on another great side dish, twice baked potatoes. These are absolutely awesome. Here are the ingredients that we're going to need. 4 pretty good sized baking potatoes, butter, bacon bits, and some fried bacon, milk or cream. We'll need sour cream, garlic salt, some cheddar cheese, and some fresh chives. Now grab your paper and pencil and let's get started. We're going to start off by washing our potatoes. Now remember, if you need more than this, more than 4 potatoes, just double this recipe. I've got my potatoes washed, and the next thing that I'm going to do is wrap them in foil. Now, if you don't like to use foil, you could use parchment paper or just place them on the baking sheet unwrapped. Okay, I've got my oven set to 425, and I'm going to pop these in for around 50 minutes to about an hour. This depends on how big the potatoes are. Just give them a squeeze at the end, and if they are soft, they are done. My potatoes are finished, and I'm opening up the potatoes and folding down the foil so the top is exposed. Now we're going to split these down the middle, and then we're going to scoop out the inside of the potato and place it into a bowl. I'm cutting these down the middle. Be careful, these are really hot. Once we get each one cut down the middle, we're going to open them up just a little bit to keep everything intact, and then we are going to scoop out the soft part in the middle, and we're going to put that in the bowl. Now I'm cutting these a little bit around the inside so that it's wide enough so that I can get a spoon down in there. Alright, just take any kind of spoon and just start scooping these out. You just got to be careful because it's still hot. And it's okay if the sides of the jacket falls in. We're going to fill them back up with the filling. I set the potato jackets aside, and I'm going to start mixing up my filling. Now I'm adding in 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm also adding in 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic salt. You can taste this and see if you need to add in more. You can add up to a teaspoon or more. Now I'm going to start mashing these up with my potato masher before I use my electric mixer so we can break up any lumps and make them smooth as possible before we start mixing. Alright, I'm going to start mixing this up with my hand mixer. I added in a 1/2 cup of sour cream. And we're going to add in a 1/2 cup at a time to check our consistency and taste to see if it needs any more. And I'm going to add in a tablespoon of milk at a time. So we'll add the first tablespoon in and keep blending. I still think the consistency is a little too thick, so I'm going to add in a little bit more milk. And to that, I'm going to add in another tablespoon. Then I'm going to taste these and see if we need more sour cream. Okay, I'm adding in another 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of sour cream. After I tasted it, I thought it needed a little bit more. So you just judge how you want yours. Now I'm looking for a consistency of light and fluffy, not too thick. Once I have them where I want them, and then I'm going to be ready to add them into the potato jackets. We're now ready to start filling. Alright, start filling in the potatoes. Push that right down in there. Be sure to leave a little bit of room at the top for the cheese and the bacon bits. But you're just going to keep spooning it over each evenly. It's okay if it's a little messy on top because we're going to cover that up with cheese and bacon bits. Now we're going to flatten down the top a little bit, push that back to the sides just a little bit, make a little well. That way we can put lots of cheese on top. And it'll stay right where we want it to. We're ready to add the cheese. I'm going to start sprinkling some over top of each one, kind of push it down in there. Put as much as you like. Okay, I'm ready to add in some bacon bits. I have some applewood smoked bacon bits that are in a package. I'm going to put some of that on top of each one. Then I'm going to put some bigger pieces of bacon that I've actually cooked and broken up and put it on the top. Now you could use one or the other, either one. I just like a little bit of both. Now these are ready to go back in the oven under the broiler. We're going to melt the cheese and heat back up the potato really well. Now while my potatoes are in the oven, I'm going to get my chives ready so I can put this on top when they are finished. So I'm going to cut these into tiny little pieces. And I'm going to set them aside. And then we're going to serve this up and sprinkle some chives on top. Here is our finished potatoes. I've sprinkled some chives on top. These are the creamiest, fluffiest, stuffed potatoes you've ever tried. They are delicious. They have a yummy garlic flavor. There's lots of sour cream flavor and butter flavor. You've got the beautiful cheese on top and that crispy bacon. These are definitely going to pass the test with your family. They will love these on the side of any type of meat, for dinner, for lunch, or even by themselves. They're great. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope it becomes one of your favorites. Don't forget to leave me a comment below. I love to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Come back for more yummy comfort foods coming your way. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you'll be notified when I have another recipe to share with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.